Lovely Cheese Pizza presents San Francisco Rush 2049.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Rush 2049. And I have some important information. Since this has been like 500,000 years since the last time that I played this, I took the liberty of going online, and I wanted to find out exactly how far away we are from some different unlockables in the game. So let's. I took a picture of it on GameSpot because they got to be useful for something. So if we go total stats, we get our first upgrade as far as when we unlock a new battle arena, or not battle arena, but for stunt arena at 100,000 points. So we're really close to that. The next closest thing is, well, that's a really long ways away actually. If we get 2,000 total miles of driving in the game, we get the 8-liter V10 engine, which is nuts. It's a lot of fun to play with. The more tangible one is collecting 18 gold coins in race mode. We're not very far away from that. We only need 5 more, and so I'm kind of wanting to do that just a little bit, just so we can kind of get our feet wet with a different car. So methinks, let's do practice. The Blazers beat the Kings 127 to 102. I didn't even realize that there was even games going on today. I guess it must be the first day of preseason. Let's see, we did some stuff here. We definitely did there for a really long time. It was a lot longer than I had anticipated. I can think of a couple here that we need, but yeah, let's do a couple here. I don't want to spend too much time going coin hunting here, but we'll do what we can. I can think of a couple of them right off the top of my head that are going to be relatively useful here. So we'll just have to work with it the best way that we can. I'm thinking right up here, right off the right side, not there, and right through here. How this is gonna go, huh? Not exactly how I anticipated it. Should be a coin right there. There we go. Now the two that I'm worried about the most are in this area. There is one coin that's just kind of hanging out. Is it over here? Ah, see, there's one over on that rooftop. And then I don't know what the other one is that's supposed to be down here. Oh, it's down here. Okay, so actually we can get that one really easily. That one will not be a problem. It's the other one that is a little bit of a problem, just because of the way that it's laid out. You can't really access it super easily. Alright. Come on. Let's go around and figure this out here. Alright. Now, go down the way here. Make sure we slow down in time. Perfect. Okay. We gotta go just fast enough. Got it. Glorious. Okay. I don't remember how fast I need to go to get this other one here. So we're at 19. So we need 4 more gold coins. I don't remember where exactly to look for all of these. I honestly don't know how fast we go either. So we're going to stay in 3rd gear. I think if we stay in 3rd gear, it's at least going to give us a decent barometer. Oh, it helps if I actually go and aim that the right direction. It didn't really do me any favors. Let's get this thing going here. All I want to do, man, I just want to be able to have a different car. I just want to have something a little bit upgrades that, as we go along here, the progression, stays intact. I don't want it to be in a spot where we're using literally one car for the entire playthrough. That does not seem worth it to me. Oh, yes! I was not necessarily great usage of wings on my part there, but the end result certainly paid off, so I will take that. Now, I don't remember specifically. I feel like there's got to be somewhere in this subway structure. Yep, I was gonna say there's got to be some coins, man. There's got to be at least a couple of them floating around, and if Rush 2 taught me anything in the world, is that there is always going to be at least one or two gold coins that you can find inside of a subway area. That's actually an interesting... Oh, there's one right there! Oh, there we go! Fantastic! Okay, so we've found, what, 4 of them already? We can get one more, we're already done. I know where it is, too. It's right at the finish line. I just don't know how to get to it. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, Rush 2 taught me a lot about just making sure it gives you a lot to think about in the realm of making sure that you look through everything, because it was really the Mountain Dew cans that kind of brought that whole idea of thinking about, because they would just put those in some of the most obscure places, and if you weren't really up on it, you were going to miss it. Especially things like the Alcatraz level, where they have Mountain Dew cans just literally scattered out in the middle of the water, where you're not gonna find that unless you really think outside the box. Okay, so where is this? I thought it was out here. But where? See anything over here? So let's backtrack a little bit here. I'm trying to think of places that we haven't been yet. I know that we've gone through the glass tunnel before, so that's definitely not a measure of not having been in there before. Anything, I'm just trying to think here. Oh, this looks like it could be holding something. Okay, it's got a silver. We'll definitely take a silver. What about up here? Oh, that's got gold written all over it. Another silver. Okay. I mean, if nothing else, I'm very proud of our of our scavenging ability here. We've done great. Another one in a fairly obvious place here. Oh, right back here. No, okay. It was worth a shot. We've been over that way. We've done our duty through the gate there. There's got to be another one somewhere in this area. I don't feel like we've gathered any coins in this stretch of this little stretch of road before. So let's investigate a little bit. I apologize if the music is excessively choppy here. I don't know why it's doing that necessarily, but this is kind of what we're stuck with. Where is that final coin? This is really throwing me off. Oh. I thought that was something entirely different than what it was. I thought it was just like a secret passage that I'd never seen before. Again, these things are very disorienting when you're going at them in a different way than what you normally do. There's nothing here. We're gonna have to maybe call it quits on this one, just because I don't want to spend like 15 minutes of just senselessly driving around. So I say we call this one what it is. Let's jump out of it really quick. We're so close. We just need one more. So I think just off of let's go mission. I feel like I've got a fair idea of where at least a couple of them are. Because we again haven't really had the opportunity of checking out shortcuts, because the first time we went through it, I just couldn't do shit. And then the second time through it, I just kept on hitting all of the wrong things. There's nothing here. we haven't gone down this way yet. There's got to be something here. This has at least silver coin written all over it. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me something. This is gonna be a shortcut, right? At least when we're able to effectively use it. Oh, triangle. Any coins anywhere? No. I can see where that could be super useful as long as we nail the direction of the jump properly. Nothing going on in this area just yet. Oh, right up in here. Nothing? Oh man, that's like a perfect little storage area for that. Oh, I see where there's one. I see it. There it is. You just gotta... These guys here. Perfect. Alright, we got exactly what we needed. Let's hop out. We got sport transmission. So, that's at least something. It's nothing crazy, but it at least is something. So, let's go ahead and do a stunt. Just so we can finish this off, let's move to our sport transmission. Give us a little bit more top end speed, give us a little bit more acceleration as well. So, again, nothing of excessive benefit, but it's at least something. What's our first car? We need to get 24 gold coins in stunt mode. That is a tall task. But we can do it. It's not impossible by any means. This. We remembered the benefit of making sure that you let go of the gas, because if you keep the gas engaged for whatever reason, it makes this a lot more volatile. Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Man, 39 rotations. That was a lot. So if we can land just like 2 more tricks at this pace, we're gonna be fine. There's something so satisfying. I think I may have touched on this last time. There's something so satisfying about the ones where you just hit the platform just the wrong way. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. No! You gotta be kidding me. I thought that it was gonna just drag our corpse right through that coin, but we did not get it. This is one of those situations where having the auto abort disable, I think it was the name of the function that was in. It's one of the cheats that you can do where when you abort and reset your car, it doesn't take you away from where you died. That was like one of the cheat codes that was extremely wow. I missed that by like a couple inches. That was one of those cheat codes that was super, super useful when you were going key hunting. And also, you know, Mountain Dew can hunting for Rush 2 was using that because you could just, if you could time your aim and your distance, then all you had to do was just, you know, use that auto abort and it would pop you right in the spot that you needed to get. I think we actually just got what we needed here. So we've eclipsed 100,000 stunt points total. No. No. Oh. Oh. You're kidding me. How is that turbo thing not moving us? If it's powerful enough to move us, you know, when our tires are on it, how could that thing not move the damn car in any other situation? Where is that coin at? It's right there. I don't think we're going to be able to generate enough speed out of that. Not even close. That was worth a try. I wanted to think for like a brief second there that we had a chance at it, but not quite the case. So I read something today, and I'm super pumped about the prospect of this. So I don't know how many of you guys, you know, study up on it or know anything about it, just because of how old it is. But there was apparently a massive breakthrough in the age-old... We're right next to it! God, we've had so many close calls with these coins. It's jipping me out of a good time. It really is. And now I'm going to overshoot this one. Go figure. I had that thing right on the money as far as aim was concerned. Oh no. But yeah, so in the classic Zodiac killer case, one of the arguably the most legendary serial killer case outside of probably oh my god, I can't remember his name right now. That is definitely not it. I literally almost in my head was thinking the Crippler Crossface, which is not a serial killer's name. That is a wrestling move. I'm thinking of Jack the Ripper. That's what I was thinking of. So outside of Jack the Ripper, Zodiac Killer is one of the most iconic serial killers of all time, and you know he's still unsolved to this day. Oh boy, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're kidding me right now. You gotta get me on my feet here. You gotta get me on my feet, man. I think we're stuck. What a way to get stuck. I really want the points out of this, though. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know how holding the brakes has anything to do with any of that, but you got it. But, yeah, so they made a monumental breakthrough in the case where I think it was like a mathematician from Australia and one other guy actually cracked the last missing cipher from the Zodiac Killer's, you know, manuscript or whatever from what he had sent to the police department or the newspaper. I don't remember which one of the two that it was. So we unlocked the new course. It's the disco. It's super tight. The disco is actually probably my favorite stunt course out of all of them, outside of the gauntlet. The gauntlet is really the ultimate experience. So let's start up a new circuit here. I have no idea how long we've been doing this. It's one thing, now that I'm using this new camera, I'm not using my phone and I don't see the timer on how long we've been going. So I'm going to assume we've been at it for about 15 minutes. So once we hit 10:30 over there on my oven clock, then we'll just roll with it. So, okay, we're on track 2. Let's go for sport manual. We're going to stick with advanced. We don't have anything here that's going to give us anything different just yet. We have all-terrain tires, and we don't need them for anything. Oh, that's right, we got the light alloy frame. I forgot about that. That's going to give us a bunch more, it's going to give us a bunch more extra control as well. Do we want to stick with this car? I kind of want to go with a different car, actually. Not that one. Yeah, the Bruiser. Oh my god, I love the Bruiser. The Bruiser was really one of my favorite cars from the original arcade game because it just was great. It was just a fucking baller of a car, and it could really withstand taking damage. It seemed like it was a little bit different from the other cars for me. I don't know why, but yeah, dude. When I read on Twitter that they cracked the cipher, I was just super excited because my first immediate thought was they finally found out who the Zodiac Killer was. Like there was something in that cipher that you know purged the identity of the killer, which unfortunately was not the case. So it kind of took a little bit of the luster of it away for me, which it's super sad, dude. That is a case that before I die, I want to see it be solved. Just because, you know, that's always one of those big moments in your life where you want to see like a huge, big, you know, legendary mystery of some kind solved. And I don't know if that one's ever going to happen. But then again, I mean, people are saying that the cipher's never going to get solved, and here we are. It finally happened. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I don't think... Oh, we're going to make that. We're going to finally get that. Here we go. Oh, there's the coin over there. I didn't know where the location of that thing was. I was hoping that we'd be able to, you know, luckily drive over it. But now we know it's on that far left side, so if we can manage to sneak our way onto that thing again, we just have to remember we have to let off the gas just a little bit. Oh boy, frame rate really dropped pretty big there. that was not pretty. I really can't wait to do this on my other PC. My other PC is just so much better equipped for this, but this is working. So again, I really apologize if the performance of the video in this particular episode is not quite up to par. It just seems like my computer's being really sluggish today for some reason. But yeah, it's I read a little. I didn't really get to read all of the the cipher, but part of it was like, I'm not afraid of the death penalty and things of that nature. It's still more of the you guys are never going to find out who I am. But I really want to sit down and actually read the whole cipher. It's like 2 or 3 pages worth of stuff. And so I mean that's a big deal. Like that's what someday I want to be able to. There's other big mysteries that I want to see a conclusion for, like seeing documents like the Voynich manuscript get fully decoded and other legendary ciphers. There's one on I think there's one called like the Warrior's Tomb or something. I don't remember where it is, but there's like an entrance to a mausoleum that's got a big statue out front. I don't remember if it's in the U.S. or if it's in a different country. I want to say it's probably in Europe somewhere. But it's got like this really cryptic cipher, inscribed in front of it, and nobody's ever cracked any of it to really any extent, I don't think. So yeah, that's one that I'd love to see at some point. But who knows? Who knows, man? All right, let's just maintain our lead here. I think we're gonna be all right. It's actually nice that I've been able to go through a race and not get totally just bastardized by that windmill. I don't even know what that even means. I don't know how a windmill has the power to bastardize anything, or if that's even a word, but for this particular instance, it just totally does. It's nice to be able to win and succeed in things. Today, Season 2 of Rocket League just started, so I've been, poking around in that a little bit. And needless to say, I have not had very good luck in that department. Oh, boy. That's close. That would have derailed the whole thing if we weren't careful. Right on my tailpipe. It'll be okay, though. We're gonna secure the win here. I think we got a win in the first race of this last time we were going along, so we're gonna keep this thing nice and comfortable. We're obviously gonna do perfectly fine in Civic and Metro, because those ones we always seem to wave the walls in the competition. But yeah, I was playing Rocket League and I was just getting decimated. I'd find a way to lose every time. However, super proud of myself in a couple of those. First place for 20 points. In a couple of those matches, I was playing 2v2, and we went down 4-1 to this team. They were pretty good. I'm not going to say they were amazing by any stretch, but they were pretty good. And my teammate quit. He was just, he was making mistakes left and right. I made a couple of mistakes on whiffing on a couple of goal defenses, and he ended up quitting. And so I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? Fuck it. Like I wanna try to see this. I just want to see what happens. If I end up losing, 8-1, then I lose 8. And I kind of batten down the hatches a little bit. For some reason I couldn't speak very well, but I tightened up, and right after he quit, either they relaxed a little bit or just my skills dialed up a couple of notches. But I went and scored a goal really quick on them, and so made it 4-2. And they were doing like the, oh my god, and it's like, okay, it's 4-2 now, and there's still like 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. I can work with this. And so, with that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can employ a couple of little tricks here. And so I do a couple of little things and I've been starting to work on like my dribbling and aerial stuff, which my aerials are still absolutely terrible. But I've learned how to do like, you know, taking the ball cam off and doing the dribbling thing where, you know, you can kind of have the ball like rest on the top of your car and you just kind of move around and you can flick it into the goal at the last second. So I've been working on that a little bit, and it's been working okay. And I was able to get a goal like that with, you know, and bring it to 4-3, you know, and you know, at that point now my blood pressure's starting to skyrocket a little bit. I'm starting to grip the controller a little bit harder, and just everything starts getting a lot more tense. And even the guys on the other team were starting to not chat as much as they're the kind of people that they like to spam things like every time something of any kind happens, they'll spam like, what a save, you know, 3 or 4 times in a row, and you know, my bad 2 or 3 times in a row. And it's like they were just kind of joking around with each other because they figured they were going to just kick the shit out of me. But then it comes around to you know, they kind of form this little offensive of theirs, and I kind of, you know, spearheaded it, and I was able to slice right through both of them, and I went down and scored again. And so now, oh boy, that was not good. That was not a good one. Oh god. Oh, we lost so much speed out of that. that was not good. Oh no. Okay, we at least negated a little bit of his advance. He's still in front of us, but we slowed him down. And he kind of went off center a little bit there. Never mind. I thought he was going to clip the little blue boxes there and maybe flip himself over, but the AI is generally pretty smart, so that's not going to happen terribly often. But yeah, I tied up the game with about 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and then, you know, the responses turned into like ... They're just like, oh my god, and I'm sitting here thinking, dude, I have a legit chance to bring this thing out of the fire and, you know, ascend to, you know, absolute legendary status. And then I totally botched it, and they scored a goal on me on the ensuing kickoff, and they took a 5-4 lead. But I came back and I tied it up again with 30 seconds to go, and we went into overtime. And I'm just thinking, dude, I need to pull this thing off. That would be so great if I could pull this off. I'd be set for the day if I pulled that off. And I did. I actually did get the win. They tried to do this super weird, like, sending the ball all the way up to the ceiling, and they tried to do like this, you know, aerial thing where their car's upside down. I've seen it all over the internet where people do this move, where they'll, you know, get the ball like way up towards the ceiling, and they'll propel themselves off of the ceiling, and they'll throw their turbo on, and they'll try to, you know, utilize the infinite, or like the flip reset thing, where you can trigger your flip at any time, and, you know, you do it like right before the very end, and you can get a really strong hit at the goal. Oh god, okay, I didn't want to hit the plane. That could have been bad. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta hold him off. He's just barely making ground on me. You can't have it! I won't let you take it from me! Not a chance! The victory is mine! Mine, damn it! And then I died. I died a warrior's death. But yeah, they tried to do that move on me, and out of the pits of I don't even know where, I did like this incredible aerial save where I just barely flipped the ball with like just like an inch of my headlight, and I negated the ball, and both of their guys kind of went into my goal, and I was able to reestablish myself and get some turbo, and I sent the ball up the wall, you know, down the field, and it went around up their side where their goal was, and their player went and spearheaded it and knocked it off, and it hit the top of the ceiling and dropped down, you know, about 50 yards in front of the goal. And I had just enough turbo that I kind of launched myself up, and I angled myself down and knocked it in. And as soon as I scored, they both quit and left the room. They were just They were so salty about it. Not that I blame them. I would have been equally as pissed off if I were them, because that's just that is such a legendary meltdown. And you guys go 4-1, and one of the players quits, and then you just totally do that. It's crazy. So, all right, guys, I think we're gonna stop right here. I think that we got some things accomplished there. We got a couple races out of the way. We got 5 more coins. We got the sport transmission. We unlocked a new stunt course, which I'll give you guys a quick look at it. It looks awesome. Like, look at this place. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the original stunt course from Rush 2. It just has like some of those like colored arrow pyramid looking things. There's a half pipe in there. There's all sorts of cool little oddly shapen things in there, and it's a great course. It's a lot of fun. So we'll mess around with that one probably next time. One of the next unlockables that we can get, if we can get to, let's see, 250,000 points in stunt mode, we'll get the next stunt track. If we get, I'm thinking, which one am I looking for? If we can get 18 gold coins in race mode. So where are we at on that? I thought that we had that. Didn't we just get that? I thought that we did. Hold on a minute. Or is that? Hold on, just a damn second. Yeah, we have 19. So wait a minute. I think I've been duped here. What the hell? Oh, that's for Nintendo 64. That's a different one altogether. I was wondering why we didn't get. Yeah, because when we got 18 gold coins, we were supposed to get the GX2 car. Interesting. Yeah, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to research that a little bit, because what I was looking at was actually the unlockables for the Nintendo 64 version. Obviously, a little bit different because we did not get the prize that I thought we were getting. So, wow, okay. Yeah, it is definitely not there. I was thinking maybe my car would be there somewhere. All right, guys. Well, we'll have to research that a little bit more. So when we come back next time, we're gonna have some answers for things, and we'll just, plow forward a little more. So until then, my friends, this is your host, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.